Our board has had some time to dry. If you're doing multiple boards, this drying time would not have impacted you as you would have been doing other work while this dried. If not, you must be a little bit impatient to get going. I picked out some colors randomly and placed them on my desk for easier access. I tend not to put away what I use, I just shove them to the side, so eventually I also have a smaller pot to choose colors from as I progress. The placement of these strokes that I'm doing now in red do have a bit of a pattern. I'm aiming for blank spaces and I'm doing 2 or 3 strokes with one larger and the rest smaller. This is just the pattern I've fallen into. It's not one you should or have to follow. You can also use different shades of the same color just to add some variation as you're painting. That's always a good idea. Using my pipettes for mark making is fun for me. The ink can sometimes spurt out, as you've seen, and create some drama. I keep repeating the general thing I do on one paper on all. This really gives me confidence at the end to be creative with the paper I end up with, because I have so many lookalikes that I'm not afraid of just ruining one paper. Please clean your dropper before closing the ink. If you have any media on your dropper and you put it into your ink bottle, it can compromise the ink, which you may know already, but let's err on the side of caution. At this point, you'll see me going in with shades of purple, and I'm following a similar process, going in wherever I see some blank spots or where my gut tells me it might pop, and I later on go and touch the same spots or something different with a similar shade of purple or something that's in the same family. Time to use a brush for painting. Now, this is not my favorite brush, but I wanted to challenge myself to use it more often this month, and what I decided to do was roll the brush between my fingers to get less structured lines. This is something I do with my warm-ups. I use one supply or tool I don't like for a few sets to learn more about it or see if I've done all I can to get to know it. Right now, at layer 2, we have covered enough paper and created enough colorful chaos to move on to our next board and then create some collage.